Thanks a lot. Tristan.
Father, shut it off! Shut the bloody thing off!
Are you all right, Your Royal Highness?
As long as that damned alarm hasn't destroyed my hearing, one would think it was an air raid.
At least you've proved the system works.
They look so lifelike. I thought I saw the damn thing move.
Perhaps it was a trick of the light. They're just statues.
Well, I just wish this whole affair was over. All this gala nonsense.
Father.
Richard, get me home to England.
If we're to restore the monarchy, all of this, we need public support.
It's just the sort of elitism this gala endorses that led to the overthrow of the monarchy in the first place.
Come along, Father, come along. You must get yourself ready. The reception begins in a few minutes.
The torture begins. If I must, at least let me have the company of youth and beauty.
Keep an eye on him. See he doesn't wander in again. Excalibur.
Spare some credits.
How about a Nutribar?
Treasures of Camelot. I'd like to see that.
Me too, and pretty soon.
You got 2 tickets. I'd like to see when I'm gonna waste.
Forget it. Invitation only. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you wearing?
Hey, what's wrong with this?
Nothing. If you're going to a funeral, this is a gala opening. There's royalty here.
Oh, you know, I don't know how to break this to you, Sid, but, you know, the British monarchy's dead. Has been for 50 years. And Camelot never was.
Camelot stood for some cool ideals like honor, loyalty, trust, punctuality.
Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Come on, the suit's appropriate. How's security in it?
The cops got the job covered. We're just here for public relations.
It looks like they can use a few lessons.
Yes, indeed.
Hello. That's my head. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
No, first we greet, then we eat.
No, thank you.
I knew it would work.
That's Prince Albert. And the young one is his son, Prince Richard.
Who's the lady?
That's Rachel Tudor, Albert's secretary.
Very interesting.
Oh, I'm glad you finally found something to distract you from the food.
You see, Lancelot? You said no, it wouldn't work, but I
Just get me out of here.
Don't get your tunic into a knot.
You're a magician, Merlin. Representatives from our old friend Bascom.
Welcome. How's Wally Bascom these days?
Very well, thank you. He sends his regards.
Nice to meet you.
Now, free Tristan.
to hurry now.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Before we proceed to the ribbon cutting and to the exhibition, I would like to propose a toast. Would you raise your glasses, please, to the future King of England, my own dear father, Prince Albert. Long may he reign.
Oh, just imagine all the things we could buy with one of these.
Come on, you're wasting time.
But Tristan, if we took just one...
Look, that is not our purpose. This is. Come on. There it is. Excalibur.
My son, Richard, and I would like to welcome you all to the treasures of the age of Camelot. An exhibit made possible through your kind and generous support.
Careful, Tristan.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Look, we may not see another if you just don't get on with it. Morning.
Guinevere must have given me the wrong code.
And that we may, one day soon, see the restoration of the monarchy in Britain.
Hear, hear.
The crowd will be here any minute.
Patience is a virtue once upon.
Here we go.
And now, I declare this exhibit officially open.
Why don't you just grab it?
Oh, no.
Bloody thing again.
The door. Delay them. No unnecessary violence.
Where's he taking you?
A security protocol. You've got to go upstairs until this is taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay calm and remain where you are. I'm certain it's nothing.
Here they come.
Power surge. That's no power surge.
Do something, we're being robbed.
What the hell was that?
Something new since you've been away. But this might break the power field. Be ready to go.
That's it. I've got it. Handle it, sir. Retreat! Cover the other exit. Hold it!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say there's been a robbery, but please stay calm and stay where you are, and I'll be right with you. Thank you.
You'll have to excuse me.
Wait, we can't leave them.
They'll make it. They've trained for this a long time.
Come on, then!
What on earth are you?
Hold it! Hold it!
There's no way out of here. So why don't we just call it a night, huh?
Let us be. This is none of your affair.
We don't want to hurt you. Hey, my feelings exactly. So why don't you just put down the tin before something happens? Put it down!
And you thought I was only good for tricks. Did you see that?
This way! Stop dreaming! Come on!
successful campaign, Tristan.
Wait! You cannot possibly sell these treasures. They're too well known.
You?
Well, let me make you some sort of offer if it's money you want.
No time for bargains, Richard. I've got what I came for. Back where it belongs.
Quick, they're down here.
Excuse me, sir.
All right, well done. Now, Lancelot, top dope, sword okay. Land of opportunity! Adieu! All right, now let's go, 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 go!
Hey, cover the street, Sid. They're on their way.
Forget it. Where'd that kid go? Where'd he go?
Let's go face the prince. Come on. Are you all right, sir?
Let's just see what's been taken.
Richard?
What? What is it?
It's your father. There's been an accident.
No.
He's gone.
This was no accident. He was murdered.
Did you see anything?
No. I came to tell him about the theft, and well, he was already dead.
Whoever did this will pay with his life. My word on it, Father. He'll pay. Why? They had everything they wanted. What purpose could there possibly be in killing him?
He probably got in the way, tried to fight.
There was no need to kill him.
Well, did you happen to get a good look at any of their faces?
No.
You after my job, Cardigan?
Winger.
Resurrected and reprogrammed.
No, more like recycled, like the rest of the garbage.
May we help you with something, Winger?
Lieutenant Winger, you can leave and take that piece of dirt with you.
Lieutenant, I am Richard Stewart.
Prince Richard, you're the son of the victim.
That's correct. And I would like to say in Mr. Cardigan's defense that so far he has been most helpful.
Well, too bad you couldn't come to his defense when he was up for dealing tech.
That was a frame, and you know it, Winger.
You're a corrupt cop and a tech junkie, charged and convicted. Bascom must be scraping the bottom of the barrel. If he wanted quality help, he should have hired a droid.
You know, Winger, either you got a bad system virus or somebody forgot to change your personality chip because something about you still smells.
Unless someone gave you your badge back, you have no right to be here. Get this piece of tech-dealing scum out of here.
Come on, we're not going to argue with the droid.
I'm not going to stand here and argue with a bucket of bolts, Sid. But if I could see the disc for that security camera...
Prince Richard, I'll have to ask you not to talk to this man. Don't leave town. Your parole doesn't allow it. And believe me, if I find anything that violates parole, if you so much as spit on the sidewalk, you'll find yourself back between the frozen peas and carrots.
Damn it, can you believe it?
Don't take it personally.
That Nick accuses me of dealing tech, and you're telling me not to take it personally?
We're not cops. We don't wear that uniform anymore.
Hey, I am still a cop. Always was, and I always will be.
Things change. Go with the flow.
Hey, some things never change, Sid.
So you're saying you care?
Yeah, I care. I care when a man's life is worth less than a thing.
That's what Camelot's all about. Sounds like maybe you do believe in some of their ideals.
Oh, please, don't give me anything about Camelot, okay? Camelot was a fairy tale with a happy ending. We got a murder. give me a reason.
Because Albert's death is a police case. Stay out of it.
You know, if you didn't trust me, then what the hell did you take me out of the freezer for in the first place?
For your abilities as a detective.
Well, then use me. Put me to work. I thought this Prince Albert was a friend of yours.
He was.
So where do we go from here?
Find Excalibur.
Oh, it's probably melted down for gold by now.
I don't think so. Whoever stole it was after the sword and only the sword.
That's right. The crown jewels were there. They'd even take them.
Do you know what Excalibur means?
No, I think I'll let Sid answer that. He's the expert on fairy tales.
It's no fairy tale. Excalibur's worth isn't in the precious metals it's made of. It's in its meaning.
The legend of King Arthur says whoever has Excalibur is the true king.
Oh, come on. It's just a fancy sword.
Not to the people of Britain. It's their history. It's a symbol of truth in a corrupt world. Without it, the king can't take the throne.
It's like a cop has a shield taken. He's still a cop, but he's not quite complete without that badge.
Sir.
Yes. Find the sword. Stay out of Winger's hair. He's looking for any chance he can get to put you away again. Excuse me, I've got another meeting.
Come on, what's wrong with you?
Lieutenant Winger said it was all right that I talked with you?
He asked that you give us your fullest cooperation.
Well, all right. But surely he must have told you everything I know.
Well, he suggested that we pursue the inheritance angle.
Something about Prince Albert's will?
The Stewart family is bankrupt. These treasures are their sole income and support.
Any other relatives besides Richard?
Well, there was a cousin, Mark. He was heir to the throne, but he was killed several years ago in an accident.
So this is all that Richard will inherit?
Oh, no. After Mark died, Prince Albert became the heir to the throne. Richard now inherits that position.
That and credit will get you a cup of coffee. The monarch is dead.
Well, not exactly. The monarchist party is running a full slate of candidates in the upcoming election. If they defeated the Roundheads, well, Albert was going to be restored as king.
So what happens now?
They've asked Richard to step in and take his place.
So Richard could become the king?
If he accepts the nomination and proves to be as popular a candidate as Albert was, yes.
The exhibit, it was shipped direct from Britain in sealed containers?
That's correct. And yes, it was done under my supervision.
Well, then, obviously, the thieves broke in after the exhibit was set up.
I imagine that's what happened, yes. Richard arranged with the police for the local security.
Was there a chance that we might be able to talk to him?
I'm afraid not. He's returning to Britain this afternoon. If you'll excuse me, I have to complete some business.
Sorry about Prince Albert. I know you have no reason to trust me. You've got no reason to believe that I'm not guilty of those tech charges.
Oh, it's all lies. You were framed. I should trust you.
No, not all lies. No, I was a cop. But whether I was framed or not, there's one thing I know.
Ah, pearl of wisdom. Gracious of you.
I know you cared a great deal about him. And there's nothing that's going to bring him back. And I know that you're going to live the rest of your life tortured by his death.
And if this is your attempt at comforting me, it's not working.
And when you lose somebody you love, there's no comfort.
Then there's no end to the way I feel. I'll still wake up every morning feeling empty.
No. But there's a goal that may help you get out of bed.
And what's that?
Justice. Works for me.
What can I do?
Just tell me where Richard is. Let me talk to him.
He's at his private club for a couple of hours more. The British Empire Club.
Thanks. Well, whoever killed Albert and took the sword may not want the monarchy restored.
You can't pull off something like this without somebody on the inside, somebody local.
Well, you want to hit the street or you want to go meet the king? Lieutenant Winger to see Richard Stewart?
Oh, I expect you'll find him in the fencing room.
Fencing room, good. You know, we could use a good man like you in the force. You want to fill out an application. Tell him I sent you.
Oh, thank you very much, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Pretty handy with a blade.
A distraction from more pressing concerns. I was hoping, though, for better competition. Oh, do you fence, Mr. Cardigan?
Oh, no. No, the closest I've come is a nightstick, police academy.
You have athletic ability, though. I saw that last night.
Yeah, about last night. I know there's not much I can really say. Make things better, but I want to apologize.
Yes, I'm afraid I'm going to have to try and put that behind me.
I just wish that we could have been more help.
So do I. But we both have to carry on, don't we? Perhaps a match might distract us both. Care to try?
Well, like I say, I'm not too proficient with a sword.
But you do have some experience with tech. I don't mean to insult you. I merely point that out because the equipment is somewhat similar. But, unlike tech, this is not a fantasy game. It's quite real and quite refreshing. En garde! Welcome to Camelot, Mr. Cardigan. Allow me to show you the basics. The lunge! Very good. Parry, and the riposte.
And the retreat.
Touché! Perhaps you recognize the castle, based on my father's discovery. Camelot!
Thought this is all just fantasy.
As fantastic as this setting, and as real as this blade! Oh, very good. Footwork, Cardigan. It's all in the footwork. Had enough? Oh, pity you didn't score. You might have solved that age-old riddle about whether or not royal blood is blue.
Well, I guess I'm just a commoner.
Excuse me, sir, your broadcast.
Oh, yes. Of course. Enough distractions.
You'll have to excuse us. The monarchist party has asked Richard to perform what damage control he can before the election.
What's going on?
There's been an outbreak of demonstrations, some rioting. The general belief back in England is that the Roundheads murdered Albert.
What do you think?
It's possible.
A great tragedy has befallen England. This moment in history calls for a swift and stern response, both to the murder of my father and to the theft of the sword Excalibur.
Guy's got charisma.
The monarchist party has asked me to lead them at the upcoming election. Saddened as I am by the circumstances, I'm happy to accept their nomination. I swear.
You don't look too thrilled about that.
Promise to return.
The situation back home is already volatile. The voters were ready to support Albert. Richard is an unknown quantity. It's bound to make trouble.
As Excalibur symbolizes the truth, so shall it symbolize my government. We shall stamp out corruption and rule Britain with compassion. Honest.
Looks like you got a problem with the satellite feed.
Conditions which have not seen the light of day since the overthrow of my grandfather.
It's no commercial.
Richard, we've got a problem. We're getting interference.
What's going on?
I don't know. It looks to me like a pirate transmission.
Our signal's being overridden. Switch to another satellite linker. No, don't tell me you can't do it.
Richard Stewart shall not be king. He cannot rule without Excalibur, and he no longer has it.
That's the man who killed my father.
I am holding it in public trust for the people of Britain.
Central, there's a pirate transmission on Channel 7. Put a trace on it right away.
Richard Stewart is a pretender to the throne. He cannot be...
Bloody roundheads.
The Vid Pirates were broadcasting from England.
England? I mean, England covers a hell of a lot of dirt. I mean, nothing more specific?
Somewhere in or near London.
The source in London.
That's what it says on the ticket.
There's only one ticket here.
And it's mine.
Sid, you just have time to make the last shuttle. I suggest you continue interviews with Richard and pursue the Roundheads angle. They have the most to gain from Albert's death.
Hey, if my memory serves me right, hey, you put me on this case.
Then your memory should remind you that your parole restrictions forbid you from traveling abroad. Convicted tech offenders are barred from England. Scotland Yard takes a tip of you.
Oh, come on. You got friends in the yard. You can swing something.
Did I mention Lieutenant Winger is slightly miffed over being impersonated? I think he'd take a very dim view if I issued you a passport.
All right. So I use a little deception now and then.
Your eagerness to deceive makes me leery of unleashing you on the British public. Those thieves had local support. Find out who.
Setra, see if you could pull up the security discs. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Sorry, Jake. I haven't been able to access the police net yet. Our Lieutenant Winger has installed a new security code.
Great. You can't find me the discs. Baskin can't give me the passport.
He can't get to a passport, but he didn't say I couldn't.
Oh, I got a feeling there's a few strings attached to this.
Yeah, one, don't tell Bascom. And two, I'll think of something.
Hope you don't mind sharing, guys.
Depends on the company.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, man. You know why I'm not gonna ask?
Yeah, because then you know how. And when Bascom asks you, then you'd have to tell him. Very interesting item here on the Monarchist Party. Looks like they got the Roundheads running scared. Might even kick him out of power if Richard can maintain Albert's momentum.
Radical elements of the governing Roundhead Party took to the streets of London to protest private sector backing of the monarchists. These riot squads responded quickly, breaking up barricades and scattering the demonstrators.
As long as Richard gets that Excalibur back.
Nigel Draper, chief Roundhead...
Baskin doesn't know about what?
...that the party does not...
Same thing you don't know about.
Then Scotland Yard doesn't know you're here.
If the Yard knew, then Winger would know. If he knew, then Bascom would know, and he doesn't know. Tell him where we're going.
Here to comment on recent developments is political analyst...
Hey, tell him, come on.
Do you know how to get to Richard Stewart's?
Richard Stewart. Now let me think.
Choke up the credits, Sid.
Not many of us don't know where the king lives, Gov.
London, baby. Yes. London, Hey, what's going on?
Looks like another Roundhead riot, sir. This election's stirring them up. There's riots all over the place.
Is that why there's hardly any traffic?
Nah. You want to drive a vehicle in this city, you got to pay 50,000 credits.
A year?
Yeah, bloody horrible. Shall I wait?
Pay the man.
It's your turn.
Hey, you're the one with the expense account. I'm not even here.
Meeting with Richard Stewart. We have an appointment to see Richard Stewart.
Mr. Gomez, this way. Against the wall, please.
We got an appointment.
And I'm the receptionist.
Oh, boy, this must be the English hospitality we heard so much about, Sid.
Passport. This way. Gentlemen to see you, sir.
Ah, so good to see you again.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to London.
Thank you.
This is Inspector Melville of Scotland Yard.
Morning, Inspector.
These two gentlemen were instrumental in tracing the Roundhead's pirate transmission.
I see. Good work.
Thank you. Have you had any luck tracking them down?
No, nothing. We're hoping they'll try for another broadcast.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but in view of the assassination of Prince Albert, I'm going to have to limit access to Prince Richard until I've had the opportunity to review your papers.
Is that really necessary?
Temporary formality.
The Yard is nothing if not thorough.
The weapons, I'm afraid, I have to confiscate until such time as you leave the country.
Well, that's no problem. We're just here to help find Excalibur. Now, how's the chances of getting a meeting with Rachel?
I'm afraid that Miss Tudor has disappeared.
We've got good reason to believe that Rachel Tudor has been a mole in the royal household.
A spy? For who?
We assume she works for the militant wing of the Roundheads.
Well, you think she could have engineered the theft?
The warrant for her arrest charges her with robbery and with murder.
Murder?
She was aware of all the security details, and she was alone with Prince Albert long enough to kill him.
I was a fool to trust her. The death of my father and the theft of Excalibur almost guarantees the Roundheads the election.
If you'd care to wait while I run your security checks, I'm sure it won't take long.
Oh, thanks. That'd be great. We appreciate it.
Yeah. We'll be right outside. Thank you.
Convicted tech dealer?
Illegal entry.
Bloody hell.
Get me security at once.
Thanks, Cincher. We've got an address for Rachel's mother. Number 219, Regency Circle.
Right, go. Step on it.
After that.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Coming here as though you were from Scotland Yard, saying that Rachel's a murderer.
No, she's a suspect, ma'am. We just like to talk to her.
Rachel loved Prince Albert. We all did. She would never harm a hair on his dear old head.
We understand.
Oh, do you? Do you understand that ever since she was a girl, she's dreamed of the monarchy being restored, that we'd have someone to look up to again? Instead of chaos, everyone fighting with everyone else, all she ever wanted was peace. Prince Albert was a peaceful man. That's what he stood for. And so does she. Now, please.
Well, if she does happen to show up, that's how she can contact us.
If you want to pin the murder on someone, you pin it on the Roundheads.
Charming woman. It's the third time the name Roundheads had come up. You know something, Sid? You could have been a Roundhead.
Yeah, but we don't know anything about them.
Ask our guide.
You look like you may have been on the block a couple times.
There's still some tread left in the old tires.
We're looking for a connection in the Roundheads. Got any ideas?
Oh, spare a credit, Gov. Hey, sorry, Gov, we're just starving, that's all. Man, don't they feed you at home? Get out of here. No, what's that? Never heard of it.
Hey, come in, kid. I think I know you. Get out of here. Come on, go.
Get out of
here. The museum, yeah, that's it.
Jeez. Panhandlers play rough around here, don't they?
Oh, them's tech kids. Poor sods born to tech addicts. You want to watch yourself when you're around them. Lucky we wasn't hurt. Look here, I do have a Roundhead contact.
If I could just remember. It's coming back to me. Clear as a bell now. Get on, Miss Harper. Yes, I do. Take these two gentlemen and see him. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I wait, Governor?
You got a budget.
Oh, thanks, Governor. Watch your backs.
Sorry, man. I got nothing. I'm sorry.
I got something here!
Hey, Mr. Harper. Gentlemen, see you.
Nice neighborhood you got around here.
I only work here. I live in there. I got the cheapest tours in the world. Where do you want to go? Past? Future? I've got a very inexpensive erotic stim package.
We need some information on the Roundheads.
You find that in the library.
No, what we're looking for, we won't find there. There was a pirate transmission a couple days ago.
You coppers?
No.
I need some identification. Oh, that'll do. Mahmoud, keep an eye out. So, what do you need to know?
The signal originated from somewhere here in London.
Yeah, it interrupted an international satellite transmission by Richard Stewart.
Yes, that was good signal. Very strong. Very funny.
Well, you think the Roundheads have the capability to do something like that?
No. Maybe, but that wasn't the Roundheads. That was the Tech Kids.
Tech Kids? Are you sure?
Of course. This man in Pirate Broadcast, he's wearing knight's gear, yes?
That's right.
The Tech Kids believe in the legend of King Arthur and Knights of Round Table. They're all a bit touched.
Well, you think you can track these Tech Kids now?
I'll give it a go. Look here. All I have to do is grab the right signal. You see, the signal is like a ripple in the ocean. It goes on forever. You just catch the edge of the wave and ride it in. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster. Here it comes. Battersea Power Station.
Battersea?
Battersea. It's been around since the riots of '09, when they overthrew old King James. Ugh. You should never make me do this on a full stomach. Mahmoud!
Hello, sir. You hungry?
Hey, no, you help us enough already. Hey, what's your name, man? What's your name? Mahmoud. Good, Mahmoud. Would you keep these people back, please?
Hey, back off. I got it,
Hey. So, what do you say we take a little midnight tour of the Battersea Power Station? Huh?
Hello, Gov.
Get in. Now, what did you go and do that for, huh?
Get in! Run!
I've got the latest report on the monarchist party finances that you requested. Their campaign fund certainly isn't hurting for contributions.
Funded through the blind directorship accounts in Geneva, Cayman Islands, Cairo, Nairobi, Calcutta. Why the international interest in the British elections, I wonder?
There's been no transactions in the last few days.
Ever since Richard accepted leadership of the monarchist party.
Exactly.
He's not as popular as his father, I guess.
Richard's Holo network just came online. Should I let Jake know?
Not yet. Get me a board of directors list of these banks, and you keep track of Richard's holographic passengers.
Great, Ed. Can't tell you how much we appreciate having local guides.
This must be the mystery tour we read about.
Just a suggestion, but maybe if we took off our blindfolds, we could actually see the sights.
Shut your gug. We're almost home.
If this is home, you ought to talk to the landlord about getting your ceiling fixed.
While you're at it, tell him to turn off the heat. Oh, keep moving.
And loud neighbors, I'd move.
Then move.
What have we here, Lancelot?
They were snooping around Mustafa's stall.
Let them loose. Search them.
Bones, these should prove useful.
Try not to run up the bill. I'm in overdraft.
I'm sure that long-distance charges pale against your tech dealing conviction, eh, Mr. Cardigan?
I say we chuck him in the sewer.
That's
Enough! You'll have to forgive their anger. You see, Tech destroyed their parents and left them damaged.
Those are false charges against me.
Not according to our information.
But you've got the wrong sources. Jake is innocent.
You've got a loyal partner. It's a rare and admirable quality these days.
Don't push your ideals on me. You were there. I know that you killed Prince Albert.
We're not murderers.
You better do a reality check on that one.
Albert's dead. That's not a fantasy.
Look, I admit, we sometimes have a problem distinguishing between reality and fantasy. But we did not kill Albert.
Can you prove it?
You'll have to take me at my word.
Sorry, I'm a little old-fashioned. I believe in what I see. And I saw you there. Saw you take Excalibur, and you had plenty of time to kill Albert.
So did you. Maybe you killed him. Or maybe you're working for Richard.
Let's throw him in the dungeon if he
Wait a minute. You believe in Camelot. You believe in chivalry, right?
That's correct.
Then give us a chance to be heard.
Fair enough. Merlin, be a love and fetch me the truth detector.
What happened to taking a man as his word?
Well, we're a little old-fashioned as well. You see, trust is earned in our world.
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. As long as you tell the truth.
Are you working for Richard?
No, we're here alone.
Truth is less painful. Now tell us why you're here.
To find Excalibur.
He speaks the truth.
And what will you do with it if you find it?
Return it to its rightful owner.
And who would that rightful owner be?
Richard Stewart.
Who?
Richard Stewart.
Who?
Richard Stewart.
It's a lie.
Richard Stewart is a pretender!
He's not the true heir, never will be.
Then who is?
Are you certain? Take them back to the dungeon. The rest of you follow me.
Come on! Hurry up! Come on!
Hurry!
Move back!
Guess another room would be out of the question.
Yeah, something with a view would be nice.
Yeah. Maybe we get better service if we offer him a tip.
Hey!
Looks like Mustafa was right. They broadcast their pirate signal from here.
Yeah, if they broadcast it from here, that sword's got to be around here somewhere.
I'll look this way.
Cetra, Jake, how's the reception?
Loud and clear, Jake.
Good news. Got some good news here. We got a lead on Excalibur. Bad news, I'm in London.
I'm well aware of that.
So you knew I was here?
I had to get you out of the country without letting Lieutenant Winger know. But that's irrelevant now.
I don't like the sound of that.
We've been doing some digging. Monica's party is funded by the TekLords.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. What do the TekLords have to do with this?
Get to Richard. I want to know how Albert got involved with the TekLords.
Jake, this way.
No, this way. I gotta feel it.
Hey! Up here! Up here! Quickly! This way.
Is that you that made that explosion?
Yeah, little trick I picked up in the revolution.
Worked for me. How about you, Sid?
Quickly, this way!
It's crawling with bobbies. They'll slap your butt job before you get 2 words with Richard.
Centra, listen, I need a schematic in Richard's headquarters.
Coming up. And, Jake, I'm monitoring Richard's holo system. Something's up. He's got passengers coming in. Bascom wants you to eavesdrop.
Well, we will as soon as you get us in.
Here's something. There's an unused Victorian sewer. Connects to the ventilation system.
Oh, man.
You can get down to it through a grating opposite the southwest lobby.
Thanks. Don't worry about the sewer.
Is this the last of the skulking about, sir? Or shall I wait?
Keep the meter running and keep an eye on things, will you?
Let's go.
Here's a bit phone.
Now, look for a ventilation shaft.
Let's go.
All right, there it is, right up ahead.
Now, your second right should take you to the stairwell. Jake, there are heat sensors, so don't stay long in the vent system.
Head out.
What floor?
21st.
Oh, man, you kidding me?
Can you handle it?
I'll race you.
Come on, brother.
A 2 and a 3. Oh, hard luck. Double.
I win.
Yeah, go ahead.
Richard's holographic passengers are arriving. There appears to be a gathering in the boardroom. Get in there.
I can't get in there without being seen. We'll just scare them off. They'll disconnect.
I can patch into their conference if you can disarm the scrambler on his vid lines.
Where's that?
Communications room, northeast corner of the lobby.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Right, man. You're gonna lose some money tonight. I've got you on this one. Yeah. A 2 and a 1. Oh. All right, come on, double. Let's throw the dice. Come on. Throw the dice. Yeah. Fantastic. Yes. Yes. It's curious.
What do you think?
I don't think so.
No? Nah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, look at this. Great.
Hey, Cinch, we've got a little bit of a maze here. What do we do now?
Find something that looks like a collar.
Collar.
Here, this one.
Oh, that one? How do you know it's that one? It could be this one, this one, this one.
Oh, okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, the big one. Come on.
All right, why not?
Now, reroute the fiber optics.
Well, this one's got no light going to it. Let's try this one.
I'm in.
Outstanding.
I'll send you a view on your vid phone.
Good Lord, that's Uhudin. Tech Overlord, who supervises the entire African continent.
Also a director of the Global African Bank. Made a healthy donation to the monarchist party coffers.
Who's the woman on his left?
That's Svetlana Pavlova. She operates out of Odessa. Controls the Eastern Bloc.
And the United Ural Investment Bank.
Looks like some sort of executive council.
I'd like to thank you all for making this rather unexpected meeting.
Jake, you've hit the jackpot.
I hope you all had a chance to read the business plan. In it, you'll see that I've made a rather conservative estimate of our manufacturing capacity once the new TekLab becomes fully operational.
Wait a minute. Did I hear that right? Did he say TekLab?
The tech lords have been trying to find a secure manufacturing base ever since Freeport was destroyed.
Once we win this election, I can guarantee full protection. The new facility is already well under construction, and I expect it to be fully operational within a fortnight.
He's promised them a free trade zone in exchange for campaign funds. We'll be flooded with cheap tech.
That's just
To our consumers, tech is merely a fantasy drug. Something to take them away from their dreary little lives.
That makes it sound like a night out at the bingo parlor.
But what I envisage is no fantasy. With your cooperation, I will not only restore the monarchy...
We are all satisfied with the business plan. That's not why we are here.
We backed this plan with millions of credits because you guaranteed that Albert would be head of the party.
My dear sir, his death was beyond my control.
Was it?
Are you accusing me of killing my own father?
That's irrelevant. What we are concerned about is your rather dismal performance in the recent polls.
My dear Svetlana, if you had not frozen your contributions to my campaign fund...
That has nothing to do with it. Until this matter of the murder and the stolen sword is resolved, public won't endorse you. The polls reflect that.
It's all been taken care of. I know who stole Excalibur and who killed Prince Albert. It was my cousin, Mark, and he will be dealt with.
So it's true he's still alive.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Run an identification check on the Stuart lineage.
I believe that he'd been killed 5 years ago.
They must be talking about Mark Stewart, apparently killed in a plane crash. When he died, Prince Albert became the heir.
I only became aware of his existence with the theft of Excalibur.
And what if he surfaces to claim the throne? The election and our entire investment is in jeopardy.
There's absolutely no danger. I have something that my cousin wants more than the crown of England. Faulkner, will you introduce the board to our insurance plan?
Rachel.
My cousin Mark believes in the legend of King Arthur. He even calls himself Tristan. And this damsel in distress here is his true love, Guinevere.
You'll die before you reach the throne, I can promise you. Mark will never let you get away with this.
Someone will die, my dear. But I'm afraid that fate belongs to your knight in shining armor. Thank you, Faulkner. For that young lady, my cousin will trade Excalibur, even his own life. So, once Excalibur is mine, my election is guaranteed.
Somebody triggered the heat sensors. They know you're there.
But we're not in the vent system.
Well, somebody triggered it.
I'm afraid that we have some unwelcome guests. I look forward to seeing you all again at the victory celebrations. Thank you.
You guys better clear out.
Not before you get a copy of that business plan. It shows the location of the TekLab.
Hey, I don't know about that.
Jake. Understand me?
Right. You check the boardroom. You check communications. You two with me. Come on.
Are they down there? Oh, you gotta be up here.
So let me guess. You must be Mark Stewart.
I couldn't tell you who I was before because I didn't know who you worked for.
Why'd you fake your death?
I was useless as a public figure. Nobody trusted my intention, so I went underground to help the tech kids.
So why did you suddenly come out of hiding to steal the sword?
Guinevere, Rachel, knew that Richard was planning to kill his father so that he could become the king. I thought that if I stole Excalibur, I could prevent his murder.
Yeah, we gotta get you out of here.
You go. You take that vent back to the elevator.
Hey, you're not going out there. Richard wants you dead.
Look, I have no choice. They've got Rachel.
She already lost one person she loves.
I couldn't prevent Albert's murder.
Neither could I.
Then you understand that nothing can stop me from saving Rachel. Not you, not anyone.
Listen, I understand your cause. Albert died for it. There's no need
and
for...
I understand your fight against the Tech Lords, and it's a good cause. It's not so different from mine. And there's nothing that I could say or do that could prevent you from pursuing it, is there? Even if it meant risking your life.
No.
I won't fail this time.
I won't apologize for interfering with your plans.
Look at the search for justice needs no apology.
No, I don't mean that. For this.
There goes my shot at knighthood. What for the business plan?
No! Oh, my God. Oh. You're all right. Rachel, whoa, hey. She's all right. She's all right. Get in there, okay?
There he is. Come on.
Oh, hello, Governor.
Look, we're coming out. Be ready.
Right away.
Sit.
Round 4, please.
Oh, man, you know, you didn't have to risk it for that.
I hate tech about as much as you do, Jake, but not as much as fat in my own blood. You're right.
You hit him too hard, man.
I suggest the airport is your next stop, sir.
No, Battersea Power Station.
Battersea? Oh, no, it's swarming with tech kids over there. Oh, no, sir, no can do.
You wouldn't refuse the future king now, would you?
No, you're all aligners.
Watch the road!
Yes, right away, Battersea.
We thought you'd been captured. Yeah, I might have been if I didn't have some sense knocked into me.
What happened?
Richard has made a pact with the tech lords.
And they're the ones backing his campaign.
They guarantee them protection, complete freedom to manufacture tech.
You can't avoid it any longer.
Prosecution. What?
Then you have to take the throne, Tristan.
You can't avoid it any longer. I mean, you've got no choice, have you?
Yeah, you're right, Galahad. I've no choice. I'm going to abdicate. I shall return Excalibur to Richard. You can't. It's the symbol of the true king.
You swore an oath of loyalty when you chose to lead the tech kids.
Yeah, I also love Guinevere. And my oath included her. Now, if I return the sword, then she shall be released.
You're our king. You can't abandon us.
I am not the king. Richard is. And look at you. You're not knights of the round table. This is all just a fantasy that you clung to in order to escape reality. Now, the woman that I love is in danger, and fantasy won't save her, but reality will. And the reality is that I must return the sword.
We know we live in fantasy. But have you forgotten the lives that this fantasy has saved us from? Lancelot was nothing but a violent thief. Galahad was headed for a life in the freezer. I was nothing but a beggar living out of the garbage. You inspired us all, Tristan. You taught us how to survive. Don't betray us now.
I have no choice. I love Rachel.
Now, wait, there may be another way. I agree, if you step down, there may not be any hope for the tech kids. But you are their leader. You're the leader, whether you like it or not.
I won't abandon Rachel.
You may not have to.
You have the business plan?
Oh, yes, sir. It details the conspiracy and the location of the tech labs.
Was Albert involved?
No. Prince Albert wasn't aware of the tech lords. He thought the campaign funds were coming from the exhibition of the treasures.
Excellent work. I suggest you take the next shuttle home.
There might be a bit of a delay. Something's just come up.
I'll tell you what's up. Winger's found out that Jake is in London, and he's on his way. I don't want him getting his hands on that business plan. We don't know who's programming him.
Well, another priority's come up.
Jake, you've been begging me for a chance to cripple the Tech Lords. This is it. Now you come home. That's an order. You know the consequences if you don't obey.
Well, I guess I just realized that I'm not the only one on a crusade. This is what I really need. I really need a disc copy of that Tech Lord meeting.
I'm sorry, Jake.
Well, I guess we're on our own.
Oh, sir, I just found the connection between... I can't believe you hung up on Baskin.
Well, maybe you ought to go back, Sid.
Oh, what the heck? What's a couple hours? Come on.
A couple of hours? Rachel doesn't have a couple of hours.
Merlin, can you tap into the Cosmos Matrix? I need a disc copy of that Tech Lord meeting, and I want you to be ready to broadcast it on a pirate signal.
It might take a couple of seconds.
Fine. A couple of seconds, this guy's good.
If we broadcast that, every tech kid in the country will learn Richard's backing the Tech Lords. There'll be riots.
No, not if Tristan goes on the air and he appeals for calm.
If we broadcast that meeting, they'll kill Guinevere.
We get to her before the broadcast.
Oh, come on, Jake. If we try and go back in, Richard will...
There's other ways to get in, Sid, like on the pirate station. All right, you got it? Give it to me. Come on. Fire that thing up, Merlin. Let's go.
Oh, I hope these gentlemen haven't been hurting you, my dear.
Why? Are you worried, Richard?
You are the future Queen of England. Now, you really ought to eat something. This could be a very long evening. Besides, my chef makes an excellent cheese souffle. He uses only the best British cheddar.
What are you up to, Richard?
Tristan, or shall we call him dear little cousin Mark, knows that I've caught you spying on me. So the question is, does Tristan love his Guinevere?
Do you think Mark is a fool?
He has excellent taste in women, I'll say that much for him. You would make a ravishing queen. So, the really burning question is, does Guinevere love her Tristan?
This much.
Could you ever love me that much?
I'd rather die.
That, of course, is your second option.
Prince Mark has called you, sir.
There, you see? You are an irresistible man-trap. I see you've chosen to follow in the footsteps of previous queens. You've lost your head over a poor choice of lovers. Ah, speak of the devil. Where and when?
Tonight, at Battersea.
Being moved. I know you don't believe in magic, Jake, but Guinevere and I, we've always had this connection. We've always known when the other's in distress.
What is this? What is this? Some kind of, what, twin thing or something?
No, they used to call it vibes.
I have a feeling she's being moved. I can't explain it, but she's being moved.
I'm on my way. Hey, Galahad, how about some backup?
It's more than a feeling now. I'm sure they're taking it somewhere.
It's all right. Sid's gonna be there. Okay? Relax.
Darling. Go for a little ride. Hey, come on.
Keep close. They've got the future queen in there.
Richard's coming.
You played your Camelot fantasy long enough. Now we play for real.
You're the pretender, Richard. And I'll prove that now.
He's got a laser blade! Kill him!
What is this place?
It's the tower.
Place where they chop the heads off the kings?
And queens.
Tower. Richard's here, and he's got Rachel.
Throw the best man win!
Android's loose!
It's an android!
This game's getting serious now. Rachel's in the tower. Let's go. Come on.
Excuse me, mate. This gorgeous young lady says she's been invited to a party at this address.
Hello, darling. Lovely night, isn't it?
Why don't you give us a kiss then, love?
Come on.
Oh, blimey!
I used to do this for a living.
I think that you should reconsider.
There's nothing to change my mind.
I say this on the
What if I told you that Mark was dead?
And you can kill me too.
Very well. Suit yourself!
I hope you appreciate my flair for the dramatic.
he is.
He's up there.
Let's go. Lead the way.
You've improved, Mr. Cardigan, but I'm afraid not enough. For your life.
Like you said, it's all the footwork.
Jake, look Come on, Cardigan, kill me!
Only a coward would kill a defenseless man, like you killed your father.
He was a fool and a weakling. He wasted a fortune digging up the past. I was building the future.
Yeah, where you're going, there is no future.
I hesitate to say goodbye, Mr. Cardigan. It seems too premature somehow.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I wasn't planning on coming back here to visit anybody in the freezer.
Then I'll just have to call on you at my earliest convenience.
I'll save the farewell till then. After all, one must have something to look forward to.
You seem to have made do without these. And these, I believe, are your passports.
Ah, thanks.
And you must be Jake Cardigan.
Never heard of him.
Good. Because there's a Lieutenant Winger flying into Heathrow to have a Jake Cardigan arrested on an illegal entry charge. But of course, if he were never here.
Thanks.
Excuse me, sir. Will that be all for this evening?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's quite all right. Mr. Bascom took care of everything. But I was thinking, sir, my missus probably has enough food for four. How about it? Some good English home cooking? Some nice bubble and squeak?
Nah, we gotta pass. Gotta pass. Oh, but there's one thing. There's a Lieutenant Winger. He's due in at Heathrow. You could pick him up and you could take him the long way around to Scotland Yard.
Better yet, take him to your house first for dinner. Bubble and squeak?
Bubble and squeak it is, sir. Good night, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.
So what do we call you now? Tristan, Guinevere, or your Royal Highness?
How about Mark and Rachel?
Queen Guinevere. Sort of has a nice ring to it.
Well, how does Sir Sid sound?
Sounds better.
So, Mark, you gonna take the throne?
Not by force. I still believe in free elections. And the Roundheads will win this time, thanks to Richard. I want to thank you.
Well, I'm glad to see the swords in the right hands. Oh. Well, you better take that.
I hope one day soon your badge will be back in the right hands.
Thanks. Good luck to you. Both of you.
There's always room for two more at the table!
They say the devil's in the details. I know what they mean. I'm walking in the wasteland with a ghost in the machine. There's a simulated sunset and starlight in my eyes. The skies are filled with miracles, and half of them are lies. Are you real or not? It's a fine line. Are you ready or not for the light of day? Are you real or not? These are strange times, and I don't want to live this way. When you wake up from a nightmare, and it's worse when you're awake, there's no one you can turn to. With a ghost in the machine, there's a simulated sunset and starlight in my eyes. The skies are filled with miracles, and half of them are lies. Are you real or not? It's a fine line. Are you ready or not for the light of day? Are you real or not? These are strange times, and I don't want to live this way.